ye mu bi de na yenim de eboboba na ye din komo pi awurawura ahwe ho na ensem pi na eba
Okay.
na prosper oni players ne nkasa na coach no no tetia players na utwa rasta o ma mobi na chesensem ne de bebrepe afei results ne in fact start performance na nye born and I think we asked questions here. The coach a bobola efe. Na si wie no abodra na so lose wa. Was supporters clap for him. Now would they say a yes say no more pay? The answer was an obvious no because the supporter be anyone. Send the team that bobo power hit by 5. Na keeper no say saves 10. You know, point blank saves ready. Nyasa agi share. Na ball no the possession no, ya bo 85 no bo 15. And your coach the emprene. And yeah, he has somebody. Enti the most important thing is to win. But of course, who we need now bobo SF feka ho. Ya na ne de abujapan obia penis apa.
Nice one.
But my catch also season be and was here today. Obia no obusa say na sa Chelsea season bi na. Omo consider only 15 goals. And then 95 points. Or lose 1 game. No draw 8 AG Premier League under Jose Mourinho. Not born it to say. We'll talk about the records. Arsenal, are invincible? No more born it to say. Na ye tiki taka net there be invincible near Kai. Invincible near Kai. The teams be abo papa. Wamanya he intern will be Kai. Because we'll not sit down and be talking about, hey, okay, hey, Barca 2018 team no born no more born will be Ankai. You have Kyle Barcelona last treble no, in 2015 because of the Kurua. Oh, now Kai Real Madrid, hey, 2006 near Busamuja, will be Ankai at born. The most important thing is to win. And who we knew here now to me, I'm a dear of the penny, I have Fekawa. Yana ebuapa.
Sure.
Enti discussions in the bebe yakoso. Na no kwasam say Asante Kotoko company for ebi esase din komo before I prosper be call with coaches.
Wow.
Am a prosper ogum enso te.
Really?
Enti even though Prosper was still in charge, na as a frefre kwanda obit ma boy na ubuzaze
wow.
na ubuzaze ya bom na situa na asem da so tie konya isu ti cho you hear say what so tie konya so a na discussions koso around that minim so obit ma blame management because if the results na management are concerned but management also were thinking say now try na pam no wiase okobuze obi ase na ni bakọ no so enya na adwe so obeba sansa na be pam coach de na nka awo foforo enti enkomodie so koso ewo nkyai ti a case of coin anim ni akire bibia baabi da baabi because so wo try na pam prosper wie say nations de na nkoye jiwa pam na fe na wo be frɛ obi ana so be di nkomo na to so wo de say bia ye nya de ye pa e bia be frɛ wo say na be quick because coin for so a Karim Zito be duru anu anwumre ne sa tim say na nkomodie na koso ewo dem dada but I am saying on authority say Asante Kotoko has started engaging other coaches. As the last week was the last 2 weeks. The Kotoko former players need be co-training near there. Kotoko no pe mo kabi wumpa sa former players no mo kabi wumpa. Em say no mo so ahase kra edin komo say ball nye coach ne mo a. Ti we there as former coaches no. Ya nhwe de obetima ba boa no obeso ade anim. Na ti be gira ye dia mai because ba bia ne nam ne nye. Enti sa discussions enso ewo Asante Kotoko legends no so aso ye de zapanyi na no so eguso a ekoso enkakangakra how they can reorganize and come back na omo e de legend ba kwa ba be shim ezapanyi tam ya jambo
Pepe Suarez
no kwasema ewom ene se prosperity ogumni coach players in kasa enya no koresa asem no let's call that it is not true na de ba kwa enya kura mempese be gentre ha na be hini and sent players no ebotia na ne yapam a very dangerous precedent sadia no wan hwe yi na ma nipa gituma one here next coach no ban and na ya na coach no ba no pam 20 no e am passe players and a boti a coach so nya yam pe no eti yam mani wini a ne yam pam na and yam ba de na chese sa player bet ma trust no so one the entire Kotoko na has to 20 na ma beto 15 na mo 24 ya na sa de ne ka ho ya gigigigi sansam no so ana enya nhini abusapani metima aka ede mensa hye gem se enya no korɛ
Okay.
even though Prosper is no more ya pam no more as in no more the coach for Asante Kotoko players no many majority enya engagement omo bia no a all can sambone edifa coach no na me se nya de ase so and na Karim Zito be Kotoko interim coach bebo a ye boss season wie minim de obeba so no abeto so before from beba because he's been named as a technical director and we are going to discuss the new structure of Asante Kotoko abusapani say ye boss season wie na Karim Zito abeto so a na sa asem ni 23 say ye see players na e bomb ye pam coach na Karim Zito be ka say ohia 20 players no akoto 24 aba asem we ebiasi pen Ebra Jose Mourinho free Chelsea because of Iva Canero in Sensem. Now, you see, the media is sometimes fixated with certain things. And Iva Canero in Chelsea players is more. Oh, Chelsea player na Jose Mourinho na koto oba. What's Iva Canero in tunya wa job bo? Nya no kura mo form na na wo form. Omo busa Jose. Say players no say onyi need da no Jose Mourinho. Say player be jana nim kura ka bi say me na me boti a o ma yepam onyi need da because onya coaching. Player no so nya bobo.
Yeah.
Asemu Antonio Conte free Tottenham Hotspur. Ombusan the same thing say. Tottenham players na asha da bomb no say professional footballer you tuanaka. Na watwe no bia so a ni sika ko to mani ko yidi no. Anu wose e bia ompe coach bi methodology to obesha da say club ni lusu. Na club ni lose no say bia na mpanyi for so far dwene say right side na nyanji uzo ye pamo etu no onye sa asem ni ntum. I first of all want us to call that room abuzabanyi
Okay.
Emwa na minim de tia filler time ani abra make sa asem no. If this thing is allowed to fester, one hwe ya the coming coach no aka 6 matches and FA Cup se Kotoko bet ma final 2 matches.
Yes.
Say they down here ba kwa oni brekum Chelsea bebo on the 11th of May ewo Takwati TNA Stadium
Semi-final.
se wan hwe ye na bujapanyi sa asem we ye gitum se an ye players na wo ma sada no ma me apam coach no baba because wo mpa omunya empam omunyina sa de no edi Kotoko nya over the period edi Hartford nya over the period teams akese no most come little players no the bia sa de o me apam players 20 just like that bujapanyi.
Okay.
Now, if you look at the structure of the Kotoko technical team, in terms of technical decisions in there, so still, Coach James Kosiapia, the boss who are no, and the sporting director. It there, Coach James Kosiapia, Ebedasuru. Now, this thing confuses me a little bit.
I just for the Facebook is back and see Mumbra joining in our command 87.9 FM. On Facebook, Pepe Kase Bibi air confusion kaka. And then that Facebook page on Tibra and I command 87.9 FM Beshabi. For our comments, bra, say more Bishabi. Pepe, Twaso.
Medasi Abusia. It is structure we na air confusion me kakra. So Karim Zito is coming in as the technical director. But no about 6 matches aka ine FA Cup matches no there air conk there 7 matches air conk 7 games and they are Kotoko 6 in the league, 1 in the FA Cup, and no are qualified to play.
Yeah.
If they win, then the 8th game, if you want to do the analysis, maximum games are Kotoko 8. That is if they win the semi-finals. And yes, 7 games and Asante Kotoko, but maximum and 8, you know, not season, you know, up and away. Karim Zito, technical director, interim coach. Malik Jaber, technical advisor and assistant coach. I don't know if we a structure that somebody has done. I say in just arranging them because say if there is a technical director, that's one of the same thing you are advisor or 2.5. We know be 2.5. But I just want to believe say a well drawn structure. They say that here. But the head coach, but yeah, head coach ba they are, then this can make sense.
Okay.
Because the technical director, the technical advisor, the head coach, never confirm. So that the technical director ebenya constant touch with the head coach. But they say as a Zito no was so form.
Yes.
Because Zito will be the
technical director
and the interim coach.
Yeah.
So if the technical advisor wants to pass advisor to the head coach, just what the man the boss on because per the new at the end, obviously technical director is always ahead of the technical advisor.
Yeah.
Our system be able Fabiano. Sir, and it is saying Asante Kotoko is shaping up. Now I am hearing, sir, the existing technical team of Kotoko will be dissolved. Yes. And Yaka say, sir, Asante Kotoko almost structure. Na Dr. Ogun, right?
Yes.
Na ve aba but Kotoko na me kai say na assistant coach kura omu ni bia you call no David Okulu
yes
enya contract e call no Kotoko amfa another assistant coach it's a youth team coach no ena na eye adwuma Wilson Asare ena na act as the assistant coach for the club but say Kotoko elusu and also opinion David Okulu call no Kotoko anko for bi amfa ma me kai say me bi opinion bi frame so open na pin kra number na ko sia pia number na sa de no e bi ni on a list say head coach no assistant on no be confirm na mo didi nkomo no e jo mo mpebie na ma Kotoko ball no but fofi we anto ata na tie no anu enti assistant coach was Nata the youth team.
Okay.
Assistant coach Abu Imoro goalkeeper trainer na Jao we mu omo currently wamo
okay.
Aye na Kotoko video analyst. It is a video analyst, no. I don't know their fate, what their fate will be. But their meme picking is season bia currently. Their mabo mudi they will stay on till the end of the season because Kotoko announce me say 2 and aba. The technical director who is going to act as the interim head coach and an assistant coach. Remember, the assistant coach position was already empty.
Yeah.
Kotoko no money assistant coach. David Okulu had resigned and joined a club in Togo.
Yeah.
Now I'm catching say when they like you, they like you. When they don't, so opinion is all called. And a prosper Tiano, no money. No run about yours. On the boss cry on the page, say you man and say, on conquer to a dana. Prosper the minima dia why as a classroom but of course yeah and there be any the other why the league that was up your yard a JB obekwa another team now akwa na djuma ho na say no wa fa money ade jobeko no akwa na djuma etem japan no kwase me wo say if you situate the issue very well. Assistant coach in the position, no. Now what? Say the because Malik Jaber and a technical director, and I could appoint a new technical director.
Yes.
Then the head coach position is still empty. The prosper position, it has not been filled.
Okay. Into Okulu Hono and
Okulu situation and Prince Yawusu, former player Abashaw. Then Karim Zito, about the technical director role. I don't know, Serge Mané Malik Jaber and then Malik Aqua technical advisor. Omunina in terms of sporting decisions, your boss, James Kwesiapia, who is an IMC member and also the man in charge of all technical affairs at Asante Kotoko.
Nice one.
And the gap that has been filled, the assistant coach role, and then a new technical director will take over. So still the head coach role and that's empty.
Okay.
Now I am not surprised that head coach role no empty because at this point in time of Japan, me sure passer on somebody can establish a certain conversation on Kotoko Legends platform. We are legends. You know team no your boy any GC or ya na ese ye hodwuma enti enke be din be nwa say openya ni dide Karim Zito. Ebe resigning free dreams at this point in time. Yes, so 5 straight wins been on ya at a lot of comfort at their bedrooms FC.
It's almost 11th.
Say yes, 5 straight wins and team all battle to survive or person when survive there. Now your coach pani and pamona who jai more this time. And ka adding kakra. But at the end we are the legends. You're the team here, the any boy. It you know, your mom this at this point in time, you better rescue team no. Na team no and so ebetimi aka enya sa ahoden no. I think that is the conversation. Any idea course ma Karim Zito take his decision because me sure say the management of dreams enra ebra ebeto just say Zito bakumasi ni I made contacts with them and they denied friendly say on cash in chom no dey omunim say china nyame adoma or be share training ase na or ma prepare for their next league game. That is what I was told from official sources, official management sources of Dreams FC. They had not given me any indication say omo ya work kwase papa no kokumasi no kokumasi a or kwakoya Asante Kotoko. The legendary status of these players and influences there be and yes suma juma na beto dia they have called no akwa sum because krobiano club no ye umuja ye nyina ye dia ye na ye boy it I'm sure that is what influenced the decision big time of Japan. Enti ye di kan kase sans seven na mo se na prosper ni players in kasa no 10 players na one to say okay sans am ni se jai e mani gina ho a the next coach no ade a ye mpese bi besi bi Kotoko apam 20 players e di say yaba sa de na bottom na kapa. Some players ne bebrebe ya na Japan odi omo kwa other Premier League teams that they go and start by ya pam omo ya twa omo contract him no omo ko free. It doesn't help anybody. Economically it doesn't make sense. It also ya kase ni the new structure no and ya kire say still head coach position you know proper position no empty. Per the communique from Kotoko, they have a technical director who act as an interim coach. And anytime they get a coach, he will revert to his technical directorship role. Meaning, sir, baby, that was the head coach role. Kotoko Mfele. I don't mean say they are a former player back. Former players na will be our boot team, will be our boot team, your mom coach, and one discussion.
Sir.
Yeah, I know the matter. But after the season. After the season. I know who's out to appoint our positions when Nana who fa white man I would name the Juma. The mom band the baby but you name the Juma there. Ebi obo catches on pay. The structure is being formed, but I know a very dominant with the old players. No more about club than and a bit dominating or more about Juma. When you come to the main discussion, everybody I discuss it and also.
Richard Pepe Suarez.
Meno kasa se sie
Wait till the open.
Prosper na te ogun. So what's our coach this season with team for be one ana? Ebia prosper.
This season yeah.
This is ebia chinechi no.
Aka 6 games na league na be.
Yeah, coach oba be one.
Hey. Kave mo kakra.
Okay.
Wow.
No returning next season so
next season oba enye a surprise.
Okay.
But say Kotoko Asake dey season we do asa abemo pepe be mo wa.
On prosper no on ko hye summer testing no mo G League you know. Owie yo mba be your announcement na the call from Krura e buy na opa mo che no buy.
Yes.
And no na mpanyifo bi started na say near prosper head out there near.
Wow.
Again o coach ba ko a Asante Kotoko bitterest rivals Hartford company for they adore him.
Hey.
Omo e pen pa.
Na so ko house ana.
Obetima ko house. Obetima ko so ye adwuma.
Wow.
Na oni omonya engagement bebrebe.
Prosper na te ogu.
Edi nkomo bebrebe. But onya nra de you me Canada no. Especially bra ye Kotoko first season now or resign call. Engagement bebrebe ekwo so. E man komodie bebrebe ekwo so.
Wow.
Ade ba ko pe e na mpese mesere Asante Kotoko chitafo no. As a Prosper sacking, most of the supporters were calling for it. But as a bebre, so I say, now you pam Prosper, you go for Zito there, say, come nyama ni monye. Prosper, it seems a lot of the supporters were calling for a sack. But as any replacement doesn't enthuse them, and you enthused about it. Where the answer, permanent, but
and
this
will be
point in
on that
time-
fourth was here, and you're not the other 11th.
Asante Kotoko a cheetah for no. And it was a penny as almost standing resolute. But no, the politics within the Kotoko supporters front, you know, the penny was rodo. Me war voice is beating you may be when me phone is wa. Some thing to a beach. We am bit much say Bram. Kotoko support the penny. Where's you can say? Wait, they say a hard journey.
Wow.
A hard journey, but I think that I agree with Kotko's statement, but we are much in the best interest of the club. No? Yeah, no much say both parties. Both parties, they're basically the Prosper in the best interest. Prosper insisted that he wanted to continue. He told them so he would turn things around. They should allow him to do his job. In the best interest of Kotoko. When supporters and leadership, I'm going to give you up in you. I'm going to come now. What for you? None of my uncles Lions, Accra Lions, Kotoko. None of the players, none of the technical team, none of the but some supporters were happy.
Yeah.
Because it feed into what they wanted to achieve.
Yeah.
So coach never lose near Pamano, no wako. Because one qua new man ye, almost arguing no. Me call hand will be catching them, say coach, you want you say you am pam prosper ye. So I support and when you're saying dreams there, prosper and 2 years there is a prosper no.
Yeah.
So it is in the best interest of Asante Kotoko. So prosper not take Ogun of Zabini, or Mojano Kwamanoko. And the Kotoko interest. And then you see the supporters, Obia, or give you up on Prosper Biazo, Akodo, or Ebian. They will all come on board and try as much as possible. So, on my now results are in the favor of Asante Kotoko.
Okay.
But truth be told, Prosper Nate Ogum is not among the worst coaches in our country. It cannot be.
Statement,
there is no fact to back that claim. It cannot be. So we coach Zoma Sampa we kroma Prosper no kan waji league baako and we di season baako. And na we or that fourth meboa.
Yeah.
And that performance na nyom mo Sampa na enya that performance. Yes. So he's a gunner. He will also hear in nyoma there but me gidi say asundua Asante Kotoko pe no. Aba
Omonya.
And so the rest of the 6 games, they will approach it and try. I heard the Koji League now at this point, I have a different opinion. They can fight for it. But the FA Cup there, it is within their reach because they are still among the last 4. They have a game to play. They can win them the FA Cup. In terms of penny, and not fell as a crano. In 70 words, so some music is at this one. But maybe I'll call Banasi a year winner.
Yes.
A bit maybe rude, but the question will say, and some course so pa. Yeah, Prosper Kobo Nations gave me an anonymous. Yeah, for coach, yeah, they are just an hard.
Now, come dear be a cosamanati.
The coach is almost. I said radio, you may.
Yeah.
No, be a friend of some baby, you may. No, a friend will be for festivals to say, oh, many will boss gravy in Jonas Baba. Not Steve was okay, Sam Magiatum. No, a boy before for different stations, ways to Nakasa. Now, in the end, the boys are okay, so anyway, in an echo. Now, Quaco is Asana and Common Equay. But I think that Prosper will still maintain a very good relationship with Nana Pinkrani, James Kwesiapia. They respect her or more at the moment. I know, say, for Prosper, say, at this point in time, Kotoko Jan, when he had the ambition to win the double for them this season, not enter me arm, but then it is in the best interest of Asante Kotoko. Say, Jan, now some dia betim no matimi abo e dia ko mo ni.
This is filler time, and some no dos